Hyphens are a handy piece of punctuation. However, not everybody understands how to use them effectively. So let's take a look at the rules surrounding hyphens so that you can make sure you're using them effectively in your own writing. First, we want to understand what hyphens are. And in short, a hyphen is a dash that is used to indicate when two or more words are dependent on each other to describe a noun. This is what we call a compound adjectives. It kind of works like the chain that links two ends of the nunchucks together. First, let's take a look at an example where we do not need a hyphen. I've got a pair of shiny, new nunchucks. Now, in this case, the question is, how do we know we don't need a hyphen? Well, there's a little trick you can use. Remove one adjective and see if the other one still works and maintains its meaning. I've got a pair of new nunchucks. That checks out. It works. I've got a pair of shiny nunchucks. That also checks out. So we know the two words are working irrespective of each other and we don't need the hyphen. Let's take a look at an example when we do need a hyphen. Bruce Lee was a butt-kicking expert. Now, in this context, the words butt and kicking are working together as a compound adjective to describe the noun expert. It means he's an expert at beating people up. But let's make sure we do need the hyphen and remove one adjective to see if the other one still works and maintains its meaning. Bruce Lee was a kicking expert. That definitely works, but doesn't mean the same thing. Kicking's not the same as beating people up. But let's try the other side to double check. Bruce Lee was a butt expert. That definitely doesn't work. Bruce Lee was not a proctologist, nor is he Sir Mix-a-Lot. So we definitely know the words butt kicking are working together. Therefore, we need a hyphen because this is a compound adjective. Let's take a look at how the hyphen rules apply in the context of proper nouns. I watched a Bruce Lee film. Now, let's try our test here. I watched a Lee film. That doesn't work. I watched a Bruce film. That doesn't work either. I watched a Bruce Lee film. Now we know the two words are working together, but why is there no hyphen? Well, in this context, Bruce Lee is a proper name. This is denoted by the capital letters B in Bruce and the capital letter L in Lee. That tells the reader that the names are already linked together as a proper name. Therefore, a hyphen is unnecessary, hence no hyphen. Now, how does the hyphen operate when there's an adverb present? Let's take a look. Bruce Lee has amazingly fast moves. And we can see here he certainly has lightning quick moves. Let's try our test again. Bruce Lee has fast moves. That checks out. Bruce Lee has amazingly moves. That does not check out. So it seems as though the two words are working together, but why is there no hyphen? Well, in this context, adverbs such as amazingly describe adjectives and verbs. Adjectives such as fast describe nouns, like moves. So in this context, amazingly is actually describing fast, not moves. And the adjective fast is describing the word moves. Therefore, amazingly and fast are not working together, and this means you should not use a hyphen. Thus, no hyphen. That's a quick rundown of the rules relating to hyphens and compound adjectives. Now, you may have questions about how hyphens operate for other compound words that function as nouns. However, the rules for those are far less consistent and extremely irregular. It's really hard to pin that down, but if you have any questions about the content for this video or other hyphen rules, drop them in the comments below and I'll do my very best to get to them as soon as possible. I hope this video was informative, and until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.